Hi friends. Welcome to Kerala EduStar. If you are watching the channel for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Then share it with your friends and relatives. If you like the video, please like it. Today our video includes Kerala syllabus 9th class English first unit second part of the learning the game, Malayalam translations, and textual questions and answers, textual activities of the lesson. Let's go to the video. Learning the game. About the author. SACHIN Ramesh Tendulkar was born on the 24th of April 1973 in Mumbai, Maharashtra. He is a former Indian cricketer and captain, widely regarded as one of the greatest cricketers of all time. He is the only player to have scored 100 international centuries, the first to score a double century in a one-day international, and the only player to complete more than 30,000 runs in international cricket. He played 664 international cricket matches in total, scoring 34,357 runs. He received the Arjuna Award in 1994, the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award in 1997, and the Padma Shri and the Padma Vibhushan Awards in 1999 and 2008 respectively. He was awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian award, on the 16th of November 2013. In 2012, Tendulkar was nominated to the Rajya Sabha. He retired from cricket on the 16th of November 2013. Learning the game is an extract from his autobiography Playing It My Way. Read and reflect. The story of Tarun highlights the importance of hard work, encouragement and motivation in achieving one's goal. Now, let's read the words of the living cricket legend Sachin Tendulkar about his efforts to become a good cricketer. Learning the game. From a very early age, I played tennis ball cricket with my colony friends. I loved watching cricket on television and in our games. I often tried to emulate the mannerisms of my favorite players, Sunil Gavaskar and the West Indian legend Viv Richards. But it wasn't just the batsmen that I studied. I also loved bowling. Throughout my career, I have actually bowled a lot in the nets. I was then studying in the New English School Mumbai. But my brother Ajit knew that compared to other schools in Mumbai, Shardashram Vidyamandir, where Ramakant Achrekar sir was the cricket coach, gave due importance to the game of cricket. He ran summer camps too. Ajit, one day, took me to the camp to get trained under sir. Anyone could come for a trial at the camp, but then, it was up to sir to decide who to accept. I was 11 years old then. Achrekar sir, as I refer to him, started playing cricket at the age of 11 in 1943, which is the age I was when I went to him for the first time. I had never batted in the nets before and felt somewhat overawed with so many people around. When I was asked to bat, I was not at all comfortable. With sir watching me so closely, I failed to make an impact. Sir called Ajit aside and informed him that I was perhaps too young to make the camp and suggested that he should bring me back when I was a little older. My induction into the Mumbai cricket circuit could have ended in failure but for Ajit's insistence. Having seen me play in the colony, Ajit knew I was capable of performing far better than I had done in front of Achrekar sir. He explained that I was nervous and asked sir to give me one more opportunity. However, he suggested that while doing so, sir should pretend to go away and then watch from a distance. Sir agreed. Before long, I was asked to bat again and, without sir's trained eyes scrutinizing me, or so I thought, I felt more at ease and soon started to hit the ball well. This time, sir agreed to let me join the camp. I was delighted and I must say it was an opportunity that transformed my life. The camp involved a session every morning and evening at Shivaji Park. I would practice between 7:30 am and 10:30 am in the morning. Then I'd come back in the afternoon and practice till late evening. The schedule was rigorous and I would be exhausted by the end of the day. Traveling to Shivaji Park took 40 minutes from my house in Bandra and I had to catch an early morning bus to make it on time. For the first few days, Ajit accompanied me to get me used to the routine. During the bus journeys, he would talk to me about the nuances of batting, and I always enjoyed these conversations a lot. In fact, the one thing that I have kept with me all my career is a note that Ajit gave me containing some thoughts about batting. It served as a very personal coaching manual. As a child, I had only one set of cricket clothes and the routine was to wash them as soon as I'd returned from the morning session. While I had my lunch, the clothes would dry out in the sun and I would wear them again in the afternoon. The pattern was repeated in the evening so that I could use the same set of clothes the following morning. The system worked well, apart from my pockets. There was never quite enough time for the pockets to dry out completely, and for the entire duration of the camp one played with wet pockets. By the middle of the summer camp, Sir had started taking an active interest in my batting, and at the end of the 2 months, informed Ajit that I had the potential to be a good cricketer if I practiced all year round. However, my school, the New English School in Bandra, did not have cricket facilities and Sir was keen for me to change schools if I wanted to pursue cricket seriously. One evening, Sir called my father and put forward his suggestion. Ajit was in the room with my father at the time and they both accepted that it was necessary if cricket was to be my priority. My father sat me down and explained that while he did not have any objections to my changing schools, I should do so only if I was really serious about playing cricket. I assured him I was. And so it was agreed that I should move to Shardashram Vidyamandir, where Achrekar Sir was the cricket coach. All my excess energies were getting channeled into cricket, which acted as a kind of safety valve. My father always said that all he wanted me to do was give it my best effort without worrying about the results. In my first year at Shardashram, I played 55 practice matches during the summer break of 60 days. My summer sessions used to start at 7:30 am and end at 4:30 pm. My evening session would start at 5 pm after only a 30-minute break. During the break, Sir would often give me some money to go and have a vada pav, a popular Mumbai fast food. Between 5 pm and 7 pm I'd have 5 more net sessions. Towards the last 15 minutes, Sir would place a 1 rupee coin on top of the stumps, and if I managed to avoid getting out, the coin was mine. In this session, every bowler in the camp would come and bowl to me, with some 60 to 70 boys fielding. It meant I had to hit every ball along the ground to survive those intense 15 minutes. Winning the 1 rupee coin used to give me immense satisfaction and taught me how to concentrate even when physically drained. At the end of it all, Sir would tell me to run 2 full circuits of Shivaji Park with my pads and gloves on. That was the last part of my training and I'd be completely exhausted by the end of it all. It was a routine I would repeat right through my summer holidays, and it helped me to build up physical and mental stamina. Occasionally, my father came to take me home and I would always ask him to treat me to a special fruit cocktail at a juice center near the club. While this regular demand was a little unreasonable, because at the time I did not realize that my parents also had to take care of the needs of my brothers and sister, my father would invariably end up giving me what I wanted, just to see me happy. On other days, when I made my way home from Shivaji Park on my own, I'd often fall asleep on the bus if I managed to sit down. Anyone who has been on a Mumbai bus at peak hours will know just how difficult it is to get a seat. On days when I wasn't so lucky, it was still a challenge just to stand with the kit bag, because the bus conductors would inevitably complain about me taking up the space of another passenger. It could be embarrassing because the conductors were often rude and would sometimes ask me to buy 2 tickets. I didn't have the money for a second ticket and I had to learn to take these remarks in my stride. Dirty clothes often added to the embarrassment. With time, I evolved a way of wrapping the kit bag around me. Just as the helmet and pads became a part of me while batting, so the kit bag became an extension of me on the bus. I'd often take the bus or train from Bandra to Churchgate, and it was all a great learning experience. Even though I loved cricket, there were still occasional days when playing with my friends at home was such fun that I would conveniently forget I was supposed to go to the nets. If I didn't turn up, Archraker Sir would jump onto his scooter and come to find me. Sir would spot me in the melee and virtually drag me out. I would come up with excuses, but he would have none of it. He would get me to change and head off to Shivaji Park. On the drive he would tell me, "Don't waste your time playing inane games with these kids. Cricket is waiting for you at the nets. Practice hard and see what magic can transpire." At that time, I hated being dragged off, but as I look back, I feel sheepish about my actions and can only admire Archraker Sir's farsightedness. Sir also punished me on one occasion when trying to teach me a very important lesson. Once, I bunked my daily evening practice to watch an inter-school cricket match, not anticipating that Sir would be there. He was angry and he said it wasn't for me to come and watch other people play for. If I practiced hard enough, one day people from across the world would come and watch me play. Had it not been for Sir, I would not be the cricketer I turned out to be. He was a strict disciplinarian and did everything he could for me. I owe myself to him. One. Cite instances from the passage that show Sachin's love for cricket even from a very early age. Answer. Sachin played cricket with his colony friends. He loved watching cricket on television. While playing cricket, he tried to imitate his favorite players, Sunil Gavaskar and Viv Richards. 2. How did Shardashram Vidyamandir differ from other schools in Mumbai? Answer. It gave due to the game of cricket and had Ramakant Archraker Sir as the cricket coach. 3. What was Archraker Sir's first impression of Sachin? Answer. He did not have a good impression of Sachin at first. He thought Sachin was too young to attend the camp. 4. What was the role of Ajit in Sachin's induction into the Mumbai cricket circuit? Answer. Ajit understood that Sachin was nervous, so he requested Archraker to give him another chance for better performance. Archraker agreed, and that paved the way for Sachin to enter the Mumbai cricket circuit. 5. Why did Sachin feel that the schedule of the camp was rigorous? Answer. Sachin had practice sessions every morning and evening at Shivaji Park, at the end of which he would be thoroughly exhausted. So he felt that the schedule of the camp was a rigorous one. 6. What served Sachin is a very personal coaching manual? Answer. Sachin's brother Ajit once gave him a note containing some thoughts about batting. He kept it with him as it served as a very personal coaching manual. 7. The system worked well apart from my pockets. What is that system? Referred to here by Sachin. Answer. Sachin practiced both in the morning and evening, but he had only one set of cricket clothes. So his routine was to wash and dry them after each session so that he could wear it for the next session. This routine is the system referred to by Sachin. 8. Why was Sachin asked to change his school? Answer. The new English school where Sachin studied did not have cricket facilities. Hence, his coach advised him to change his school if he wanted to pursue cricket seriously. 9. What was the condition laid down by Sachin's father for changing his school? Answer. His father was ready to allow Sachin to change his school only if he was really serious about playing cricket. 10. What did Sachin consider as a kind of safety valve? Answer. All his excess energies were channeled into playing cricket, and Sachin considered this as a safety valve. 11. How did the 1 rupee coin help Sachin to become a good batsman? Answer. In order to own the 1 rupee coin kept by Achrekar sir on top of the stumps, Sachin had to avoid getting out and bat continuously with some 60 to 70 boys fielding. It taught him how to concentrate even when physically drained. It also gave him immense satisfaction. 12. What helped Sachin to build up physical and mental stamina? Answer. After the through practice in cricket, Sachin had to run 2 full circuits of Shivaji Park with his pads and gloves on. This routine throughout the summer holidays helped him to build up his physical and mental stamina. 13. This regular demand was a little unreasonable. A. What was the demand? Answer. After his practice sessions in cricket, Sachin used to demand his father to get him a special fruit juice. He considered this regular demand a little unreasonable. B. Why was it unreasonable? Answer. He had not realized that his parents also had to take care of the needs of his brothers and sister. So his demand was unreasonable. 14. Why was Sachin asked by the bus conductors to buy 2 tickets? Answer. When Sachin had to stand inside the bus with the kit bag on his back, he often took the space of another passenger. So sometimes he was asked by the conductors to buy 2 tickets. 15. Cricket is waiting for you at the nets. Practice hard and see what magic can transpire. What aspect of a coach can you infer in Achrekar here? Answer. Motivation. 16. A. Why did Achrekar sir punish Sachin? Answer. Achrekar sir punished Sachin once when he bunked the daily evening practice. B. How did it help him? Answer. It helped him to practice hard every day and become a world-renowned cricketer. Let's revisit and reflect. 1. Do you think that the summer camp at Shivaji Park helped Sachin to mold himself into a real cricketer? State your reasons. Answer. Yes. The summer camp molded Sachin into a real cricketer. Sachin had practice sessions every morning and evening under the watchful eyes of Mr. Achrekar sir. 2. Sachin loved playing with friends at home. Mr. Ramakant Achrekar wanted him to practice in the nets. What is the difference in playing street cricket and professional cricket? What was the role of Mr. Achrekar as a mentor to change Sachin to a professional cricketer? Answer. While playing in the street, the other players need not be taking the game seriously. They may not follow the rules and discipline of the game. But in professional cricket, the practice will be more serious. Mr. Achrekar was a strict taskmaster. He would not allow any lapse on the part of Sachin. 3. Quote the sentences which you find most inspiring from learning the game. How do they inspire you and trigger a startup thought on your ambition? Answer. 1. My father always said that all he wanted to do was to give it my best effort without worrying about the results. 2. Cricket is waiting for you at the nets. 3. If I had practiced hard enough, one day people from across the world would come and watch me play. Activity 1. One day people from across the world would come and watch you play, said Achrekar. Now, look at these pictures. Achrekar was able to foresee similar pictures even when Sachin was a school cricketer. Not only Achrekar, but also his father and brother played an important role in Sachin's career. List out their roles. Ramesh Tendulkar, Sachin's father, allowed Sachin to change schools, advised him to change schools only if he was really serious about playing cricket, came to take him home after the practice at Sharadishram Vidyamandir, encouraged his son saying all he wanted him to do was to make his best efforts without worrying about the results, occasionally treated Sachin to a special fruit cocktail, showed confidence in his son's talents as a cricketer. Ajit Tendulkar, Sachin's brother, identified Sachin's talent in cricket, took Sachin to the camp to get trained under Achrekar sir, insisted on sir giving Sachin another chance to prove his mettle, accompanied him to the camp for some days, discussed with Sachin the nuances of batting, gave him a note containing batting. He too agreed to change Sachin's school. Achrekar sir, Sachin's coach, agreed to train Sachin in cricket, trained Sachin during the summer camp, called his father and suggested changing Sachin's school, trained Sachin at his new school, Sharadishram Vidyamandir, placed a 1 rupee coin on the stumps for him to bat, avoid getting out and win it. Sometimes he would even come to take Sachin on his scooter to the park if he didn't turn up for practice. His far-sightedness helped in identifying a world champion in Sachin. In the light of the points listed and analyzing Sachin's experience, prepare a brief write-up on the role played by others in molding a legend. Hide not your talents, their views were made. What's a sundial in the shade? Benjamin Franklin. All human being is born with some inborn talents. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. For achieving success in life, sometimes we want someone to motivate us, someone to guide us, someone to inspire us. Here in the extract, we can see Ajit, Sachin's brother, is the person who discovered the talent in him, and Achrekar sir is the person behind his success. Finding out the talents in Sachin and developing them was the role played by Ajit and Achrekar. The great leader and orator Abraham Lincoln was also motivated by his childhood friend Dennis Hanks. Almost every great person has the story of someone behind the curtain helping him to grow to fame. Sachin's father Ramesh Tendulkar also allowed him to change the school and advised him to take cricket seriously. He encouraged his son, saying all he wanted him to do was to make his best efforts without worrying about the results. Sunil Gavaskar and Viv Richards inspired Sachin. Setting the goal and pursuing it are the main factors we see in the life of Sachin. Activity 2. A. Prepare a profile of Sachin's coach Ramakant Achrekar using the information given below. Profile of Ramakant Achrekar. Ramakant Achrekar was born at Malvan, in Maharashtra in 1932. He was one of the most famous cricket clubs at Shivaji Park. It became one of the leading training centers for young talents in cricket. Achrekar has trained famous cricket players like Sachin Tendulkar, Vinod Kambli and Ajit Agarkar. Almost all his students made incredible footprints in world cricket. He was awarded Dronacharya Award 1990 and Padma Shri in 2010. He is the most successful cricket coach in India. B. Your school is organizing a meeting to honor Ramakant Achrekar. Suppose you are the anchor of the function. Prepare a script for introducing him using the information given above. I am very happy to introduce Mr. Ramakant Achrekar. He is the most well-known cricket coach in India. We all know that he is the founder of the Kamak Memorial Cricket Club at Shivaji Park. The nation has awarded him Padma Shri. He molded the career of the great cricketers including Sachin Tendulkar. It is my privilege to welcome Padma Shri Ramakant Achrekar to this meeting. Activity 3. Read the extract from a blog about the famous athlete Wilma Rudolph written by Jason Anderson in sparkpeople.com. With the help of your teacher, prepare a blog on your school. If you understand this chapter. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you.